channel. If you're new, welcome. I am Julie, and today I thought I would just slap some makeup on my face and get ready for the day, and so why not just film it for you? So that's what I'm gonna do. So I've done all my skincare, freshly washed hair, woohoo! And I am going to start off by using this Charlotte Tilbury Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash Wonder Glow as my primer. I've got the window open because it's a really nice day out there, even though it's absolutely Baltic. But this might be TMI for people, but I have got the worst PMT today ever. So it's my day off and I am not going to do very much. I went and watched a film last night called Peppermint. I really enjoyed it. It's got Jennifer Gardner in it. And basically the drug cartel assassinate, like it's a drive-by shooting, and they assassinate her husband and daughter right in front of her. So she goes to court and everything, you know, because she saw them and blah 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 blah. But because they are the cartel and they're quite, you know, like a big thing basically in the drug world, they've got loads of corrupt people like in the place, the judge, their lawyer, all this sort of thing. So they're kind of trying to pay her off, like, you know, you're never going to take down these guys, so take this money, you know. And basically she's like not having any of that. So they try to put her into a mental institution and say that she's crazy. And she breaks free, she goes on the run, they can't find her, and then basically she's like a vigilante, and the girl's got balls. So I really enjoyed that, so I highly recommend it. Right, foundation time. Actually, I might do eyes first. I'm going to use some micropore tape. It's just medical tape to put, just to give me a sort of preciseness. I'm not really sure, well, I'm not a makeup artist, as you all know anyway, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I've got such itchy ears, they're driving me this direction. So yeah, I really enjoyed watching that. Usually I struggle to sit and watch a film. Okay, I've just dropped the micropore tape, we'll get that later. Because with my anxiety, I find it hard just to sit still and not take, and you know, to concentrate. So usually the most time that I watch films is when I'm with my partner. I just put my phone away and that's it. But because we don't live together, I'm usually texting him and checking Facebook and checking this, that and the next thing instead of just concentrating. So it was actually nice last night to just concentrate. Now, I do not have a primer here to put in my eyes because I think it must be in one of my makeup bags. So I'm just going to take my C4 Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I've actually got dry lids anyway, so I actually really don't need primer. And I'm just going to pop a wee bit on my eye just for a wee base. I'm thinking of getting a box light to see if it makes this ring light any better. Because I've said it from day one, like even when I put my makeup on, when I'm looking in the mirror, like this mirror that I'm going to use, my makeup here always looks like more bronzed or whatever than it does on there. So I feel like these aren't getting a fair sort of thing me. Where's the foundation? I'm actually losing the plot today, do you know that? I had the foundation like right there. Okay, well, it'll turn up, so I'll just use this one. The foundation I'm going to use is the Maybelline Cushion. Oh, I wasn't putting foundation on yet, Julie, that's why. Whoa. Right. You're doing eyes, Julie, you're doing eyes. I'm going to use this. It is new to me. It is the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. You'll all have seen it before. I kind of moved myself in a bit, but I'll move me back out just to show you. It is beautiful. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning. These colours are just a dream. And these sort of shades up here, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to create with it. The only thing I don't like is see all this space here. They could put a mirror or something. Anywho, can't have everything, can you? I think for this year, we need to have a wee hashtag over on my Julie Barber channel. And the hashtag is going to be hashtag promote positivity. So if you watch these videos, and even if you don't want to leave a comment, put hashtag promoting positivity. Let's do it. I need to learn to be more positive, especially about myself, but it's a really difficult habit to crack. So, I do not know. All the shade names are also in the back, which is a bit of a ball ache, but anyhow, let's take a brush. I'm going to take this Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I think I am going to go into the shade Little Lady, is it called? Or does it go the other way around? Sometimes they're backwards, eh? Well, I think the pinky ones must be at this side, so I don't know. I think it goes from this in. It's called Enlighten, I think, anyway. It's what? One of the matte shades over here. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid. And as I say, because it doesn't have a mirror, I'm going to have to press it down there and take my mirror here. Right, so let's get this on the brush. Aye. So yes. So it was my first full week. Oh, there is a bit of shimmer slightly to that, is there? Let's adjust this lighting. Can you see me there? Right. Yeah, it was my first full week back at work this week since being off, and obviously, you know, my dad passed away, so I was actually off for a month. So it was quite hard going. But I'm going part-time in February, and I am looking forward to that immensely. For many, many different reasons, which I won't bother to go into. But I do have a problem with my foot. It's been hurting me for ages. And I've been to hospital for scans. All they have said is that my second toe isn't in line with my other toes, but they've never really said anything else. And I get a lot of joint pain and swelling in my left foot. So I don't know whether, but they said it's not arthritis either, so I don't know what it is. But when I'm on my feet for 7 hours a day, excuse me, at my job, my foot is killing me. I mean, I persevere, but sometimes it's just too much. So that is one of the reasons as well that, like, the job that I do, which is housekeeping, is no ideal at all. So, okay, so that shade's nice. It's got a bit of shimmer to it, which I wasn't expecting. Then I'm going to go into, this is going to be a ball ache, because I'm going to get all these shade names so wrong. I'm going to go into Silk Cream, which I'm assuming is this one here. And put this on. So yeah, I'm glad it's the weekend. And I have absolutely zero plans, which is nice. So I'm just going to, I don't know, please myself, I suppose. See, again, I say that, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a chill day, you know, even though, you know, I don't live with my dad anymore because he sadly passed away. You still get used to routines of, like when he did live here, obviously I would always be through in my room and he'd be in the sitting room, and then, you know, I'd go through there and have my dinner, or if we were watching something similar, which was very rarely, but like he loved Strictly Come Dancing, for example, and I love it, so like if that was on a Saturday night, I'd go and sit through there and watch that with him, or like Silent Witnesses back on in January, because it's winter, so I'd sit and watch that with him. But more often than not, he'd be watching things, you know, like Top Gear and all of these kind of programmes, which I'm not particularly interested in. So I'd end up just coming through to my room and probably being on my laptop watching YouTube or just something. So, you know, now that he's not here, I've been trying to get my house sorted and decorated. There's still so much to do. So, you know, I decorated my bathroom and things, and that's done. Just a few bits and bobs to do, and decorating's expensive, so it's not a job that you can just rush into. I feel like I'm sinking down on this bed. So, you know, even if I said to myself I'm going to have a lazy day today, like I don't have to run about and do anything, I still end up, I'll put a film on or a programme or even a YouTube video, and then I find myself faffing. Does anyone else do that? And it's just like, oh, that's why last night I was like, right, Julie, you've done the washing, you've come in from work, your working week's over, take a break, put a film on and make yourself watch it. Plus my boyfriend was at the gym, so I wasn't messaging him for a bit. He does say to me, look, just say, look, I'm watching this programme or whatever, I'll message you later. But I don't want to be rude, even though you said that, so I don't want to be like, listen, don't message me because I'm trying to watch such and such. But if it's something I really want to watch, I tend to just leave it and I'll watch it, you know, when I know I'm going to concentrate. So anyway, that's just a nice kind of I don't know what colour you would say, like a beige kind of colour. Oh, what to go for next, Julie? It's so exciting. I think I'll change brushes to a slightly smaller-ish brush. This doesn't have a name on it, and I am going to go into this shade down here, which I'm guessing is called Creamsicle, which is this kind of mustardy toned yellow. I want to go to a makeup counter like MAC or somewhere the next time I'm in the city and ask them for my eye shape and stuff, you know, how to apply all the shadows so that you can actually see them. And I also want them to like show me how to blend properly for my eyes. Even though I watch videos on here and some days I smash it and it's great, other times it's just like, you know, I'm putting these different colours on, then I'll put a lid colour on and all you can see is the lid colour, which suits me fine, but it's just so irritating sometimes because people on YouTube make it look so easy. Like, even people that aren't makeup artists, and I'm sure as they say, it's just practice. But I'm just like, I'm not creative. I cannot draw to save myself. So I feel like with makeup, it's a lot of, you know, creativity, obviously, and people that can draw and that and have that creative mind, it's so much easier for them to do. Like Charmed Wench, that woman, she is just amazing. She's so good at makeup. But she's really creative, you know. And Diary of a 40-something, even though they've both done like makeup courses in the past and beauty courses, so they've probably, you know, got some skills from that. It's just, it's mental. And I don't wear makeup every day in my job. One, because I can't bother to get out of my bed any earlier, and two, I would just wear it off. And if I went into work with makeup on, they'd be like, where's she going? Because I don't ever wear it. Not that I should care what others think, but so even though I've got all this makeup, this is why I like my YouTube channel as well, because it gives me an outlet and a chance to use it. So I think I'm going to have to start at nights, even if I just put makeup on for a few hours. Just be like glam in my own house and play about. Like eyeliner, see liquid eyeliner, I cannot do it for shit. I literally can't. And on this eye here, see that gap there? When I had chickenpox, it took the eyelashes and they haven't come back, so it makes it even harder to put eyeliner on this eye. But last weekend, when I was drinking with my friend, I put liquid eyeliner on perfectly on both eyes. And I thought, I can do it when I'm drinking, but I can't do it sober. When I do it sober, I'm like, ooh. And then on my birthday in December, the same. I said to my friend, oh, can I try your liquid eyeliner? Put it on perfectly. So the next day, last weekend on the Sunday, I said to my friend, right, can I try your eyeliner again to see if I can do it at all sober? And I managed to do it. But I bet if I tried to do it today, I'd cock it up. It's so irritating. Irritating. So yes. And I always feel as well, see if I take the makeup up here or like quite high, I feel like it just looks messy. So that's another reason why I would like a makeup artist or just someone that's really good at makeup to give me hints and tips on how, you know, I can make all that work for me. Now I need a brush for a bit of blending. I'm going to use the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and just give it a little bit of a blend. So, yes. If you've got snow where you live, let me know. It started to snow a little bit on Wednesday night, but it came to nothing, which always happens here, so. Right, I think I want to leave it at that, but a lid colour, oh, the decisions in my life. I think I might go for, I keep having to look here to see, I think I'm going to go for Sissy, which is this pink shade here. And I'm going to put that all over my lid. Now, I'm going to try it with a brush, see what the state of play is. And then I'm going to try, if not, I'm going to try it with wetting the brush and using it. And I might even try it with my finger and see which way it applies better. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild brush. It's just a flat brush. And we're going to go into it. and see. Oh, I don't even know if any of it came off, did it? Okay. Doesn't seem to be, on the brush it looks like there's nothing on it, so this might be an epic fail altogether. I think I might have to use my finger, so I'm going to try with my finger. Oh, look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, that's better. And with my finger. The other thing I do, see this line, like that crease line I've got there, sometimes that's the only way I feel if I can get the shadow in where that line is, then you'll see this colour that I've just put on. But again, it depends on how it pans out. I suppose it's all practice, practice. Spread that positivity and you will get through. That's a little wee song in it, Julie. Oh. So yes, so I've got no plans at all for this weekend, and it's quite nice. I put some holidays in at work so that I can have some time off later on in the summer and go down and be with my partner and create more memories with him, because my friend laughs at me. She hates getting photos taken like many people do, and then half the photos I take of myself, I look like a drag queen, or I just got 70 million chins and I just look horrendous. But I don't care, because to me it's a memory of what you were doing at that time, whether it be just watching a film and you decide to take a photo together, or, you know. So she laughs at me because I'm always like, it's about the memories, and she's like, put that fucking camera away. And she hates selfies. She absolutely hates selfies. She's definitely not a selfie girl. And as much as I hate the way I look, I always have, I do not think I am attractive or pretty in any way, shape or form. Some people are like, you're self-obsessed because there's always pictures of you on your Instagram. But I put it on because I do YouTube. I put it on, you know, like to show what makeup I've put on or I've tried to do. And I will admit, sometimes some of the photos, I think, oh, you actually do look okay, Julie. So I'm not by any means self-obsessed, because if people that know me, my friends, know that I'm not self-obsessed. But see Snapchat, oh, I love their filters because they always make my hair look amazing. So I do love a Snapchat filter. But my friend, she's just like, see, these girls are constantly selfie this, selfie that. She's just like not for it at all, which is fair enough. So yeah, she's so funny. She's always like, oh, here Julie goes with it's for the memories. Like last weekend when we were drinking and stuff, I was taking photos and videos, and she's like, Julie. And I'm like, remember? And she was like, it's for the memories. So I love that. Do any of you have a memory box? I have a memory box. It's got like, I started doing like a little diary, but in the sense of just writing down like specific day and dates that I did stuff, you know, just so that I'd remember, or like the first time I went down to where my partner lives, and you know, the first time I met his kids and things like that. And then I've got like Valentine's cards that he bought me, because I've never ever had a Valentine card till I met him, and like special cards. And then I've got like, we went to a place called Cadonas, which is like a amusement place. Look at that, it's so nice. An amusement place in Aberdeen. So I've got like my wristband from that, you know, cinema ticket stubs. So it's just stuff like that, you know. Right, I'm going to take my spray and I'm going to spray this flat brush. And I'm going to go into that same colour, I think, and try and add, whoa, some more with the brush, just to see. I also like, it's not supposed to come out this way, I don't feel, but I kind of like the duochrome effect that this eye look is turning into, because I am obsessed with duochrome. I just love it so much. I can't decide whether this is patchy and taking this off or not. It's kind of going a bit funny. That's not a good start, is it? Jacqueline Hill and your Morph palette. I don't know. It's just gone a bit weird. I love Lisa Potter Dixon, right? She's a makeup artist for Benefit. I always would say Bobbi Brown. And she doesn't do that window wiper motion. She does the kind of patting and just sort of moving over it. And it's actually really good because it does work better for me anyway. I feel like I'm creating some kind of two-toned pink, sort of gold, duochrome, crazy eye. But I'm not actually loving it. Like, look. Do you see what I mean? I don't know. It's different anyway. It's not really what I was going for, but I don't know. I'm going to take the shade next to it, I think, and a little bit on my finger and just see if I can try and rectify what is going down here. It's not brilliant. It is definitely not brilliant, and it is definitely not going the way that I thought it would. It seems to be almost like taking it off. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can see with this stupid ring light. Anyway, we'll go for it. We've created a look. Just when I'm not going out, everybody be like, what are you doing? Right, let's shut that over for the moment, and we are going to remove the tape. Remove the tape. Right, let me have a look. I don't hate it, but I still ain't loving it. Just blend it a wee bit. Okay. Now I am going to take my foundation, if I can find it, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Cushion in 21 Nude. And my... Where's my sponge? Oh, I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to use... See, that's the fallout. Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Brush. Push it into the wee sponge and put it on my face. I don't know how much is left in this foundation actually. I keep getting all this redness in my nose and spots. I've been to the doctor about it and she's given me cream and facial wash to use. It's just not doing anything, so it's annoying. I don't think there's any foundation left in this. Nothing's coming off, is it? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, there we go. Must be getting low. Shiny got low. And back sweatpants. Right, this brush isn't working for me either today. It's being streaky. Sit that there and we'll go to my trusty number 7 sponge and we'll use that instead. If in doubt, swap it out. I think I'll spray this a tiny bit. I usually always use my sponge dry, but I'll get a wee squirt, I think. And I've just sprayed all the mirror, so it's like all over the mirror now. We're at 23 minutes, guys, so this video is going to be a long one. So if you're still with me at the end of it, I appreciate it. See the foundation? No foundation. Foundation, no foundation. So if any of you have been watching Silent Witness, oh, I love Jack so much. He is a hunk. Honest to God, and that Irish accent just takes it into the bargain of amazingness. I love it. It's like a January tradition to watch Silent Witness. Plus, if you know me, I love a good crime programme, a good crime book, and everything. But in last week's episode, he got stabbed, and I was like, no! It's like, it better just be a flesh wound. Can't kill him off. You'll break my heart. But yeah, he was fine. He was fine. It's all part of the job, you know, when you're investigating people. Turn a bit nasty. So this is where I live on my own because I was purely shouting at the telly like, no! How could you do that? I shouted at the telly anyway, even when my dad was here, because he'd be like, Julie, they can't actually hear you and it's a programme. I'm like, listen, Dad, I'm getting involved. I'm getting engrossed. I'm following that plot line. I'm taking it taking it seriously. Get that old moustache. Beautiful! So it's just a nice wee coverage. Right, shut that over so that it doesn't dry out. And then the next thing I am going to take is my concealer. I'm going to use this Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 04, and it is too light for me, but it's good for brightening under the eyes. So we'll use it for that. And I'm going to take this little flat, it's a foundation brush, but hey ho, let's go. And we will move it down a bit. The other thing I don't like about this Colourpop one is it dries so quickly. And that's what I hate also about Tarte Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape is just not a friend of mine, whereas everyone goes nuts for it. I like the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. That's brilliant. And I would happily purchase that again. But this concealer, well, not this one, but the Tarte Shape Tape one is just not for me at all. Okie dokes. Right. Next thing, while that just settles a wee bitty, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder. This is brilliant. Oh, I've got an itch now. I might just use the same wee brush, actually, just to put it under my eyes. Oh. And it's just to set that in place so you can see the white cast. But don't I look brighter? Probably not. Okay. I am going to use, I've got some makeup-y stuff in other makeup bags, you see, because I was away. I'm going to use some of this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil in Hustle. I need to find my sharpener because I can't find it. And I'm going to just put a little dab of this into my waterline rather than a black one. The concentration. I was in the shower and I had the door open because obviously I live on my own, and I had YouTube on my telly in my living room because there's a smart TV through there, and I didn't even think the smoke alarm went off because of the steam, but it's good to know it works. I was like, what? And I was thinking, so inconvenient to just hop out the shower, but it stopped, and then I shut the door over. So there you go, at least I know it works. Then I'm going to take my Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara and add it to my lashes. Do that face it will do. Mouth open, all lovingly. No one's ever heard you know. I'm just gonna have a good life. Top ones. Does anybody kind of hold their breath when they're doing their eyelashes? Just totally get caught up in it and you're like, oh, breathe! No, just me. Oh. See, it's like you're my company, YouTube. Now that Dad's not here and I'm on my own, even though I talk away to myself and I've got the TV on or music or something, I suppose making these videos is like I'm talking to friends. Right, so that is that done. We will let that settle. We will do some eyebrows, and I'm going to use this Gloss Brow Kit. And I use the middle shade because the other one is too dark for me. And we will give these eyebrows a bit of something. They're so neat and done. I usually get them done when I'm away at my partner's though, because it's easier just to get it done in the city than it is here on Sky, and I hate plucking my own one because I make a tit of it, but we got some rogue hairs going on. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Name that film. God's sake, Julie, 30 minutes, and I don't edit anything, so it's going to be a good old long one. If you make it to the end of my video, leave a comment saying love your cat ears, and then I'll know that you managed to stick with me. Right, next thing we have got is a bronzer. I'm going to use the bronzer from the Charlotte Tilbury palette with a big Real Techniques brush, because I watched Nick from Pixie Woo, who make these brushes, and she said using a big brush, even though this says it's a powder brush, it evenly distributes your bronzer, and then it's kind of going in the right place. So that was a nice wee tip. Beautiful. And next up is a blusher, and I am going to use my Essence Satin Touch Blush in the shade Certain Love. Right. Oh. This brush is breaking. Just a wee flush on the cheeks. I get all flushy cheeks anyway, so I probably don't even need blush. I promise we're nearly done. We're nearly done. And then I don't even think I want to put concealer on. I quite like that look. So highlight, I am going to use my MAC Hush. This is a cream colour base. And I'm going to just put the tiny little bit down my nose. A tiny bit above the brow bone. And then a wee bit on Cupid's bow. And I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't want it on my cheeks, actually, because sometimes I think it does draw too much attention to the lines. And then for lipstick, today I'm going to use my NARS, and it's in the shade Dolce Vita. Oh, got the bullet up a bit too much there. I forgot how lovely that lipstick is. And apart from a little spritz with my e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set, I'm done. And you're like, thank God for that. So I'm quite happy with that. So this is my first Get Ready With Me of 2019. Don't forget, hashtag promote the positivity. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, enter my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and I'll speak to you very soon. Excuse me. And also don't forget, just for a bit of fun, you don't have to do it, but if you did stick around with me to the very end of the video, say I love your white diamond ears. Just be interesting to see who actually sticks around. Thanks so much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.